Welcome back to Striking 'em Sports Chat. So what we got going on today, I'm just going to go through baseball after the first week. The Phillies, the Marlins, now the Cardinals. I'm not going to talk too much about. Obviously they haven't played. Miami's played 3 games. Phillies played 3 games. There's not much to talk about. So, but my power ranking after the first week of baseball: Yankees number 1, the Braves 2, Minnesota 3, the Rockies, my surprise team, 4, Dodgers 5. The only reason I put Dodgers 5 is because I don't think their starting pitching is going to be as good as everybody thinks it is. But right now they're 5. They're 7-3. You got the Cubs, San Diego. Man, Oakland, Houston, and I'm gonna number 10 is Baltimore. Baltimore's a surprise team because they're young and nobody knows any of them. Trey Mancini has cancer or is finishing up his chemo, so you really don't know who's on that team. And look at them; they're playing ball. 5-3, first 8 games. 2 games behind the Yankees. Yankees are 7-1. Aaron Judge is locked in. So you have to understand that all the oils for real, or all the oils going to stumble later down the road. 60 games, anything can happen. I mean, the White Sox are 5-4. Cleveland's 5-5. And then you go down here. You go to Arizona's 3-7. No, I thought they'd be a little higher. Tampa Bay's 4-6. Yeah, you know. The Nationals 3-4. They got 2 good pitchers. But if you don't have anything hitting, Juan Soto's finally coming back, so they're going to have some Juan Soto. But who else? They don't have Zimmerman. He retired / opted out. You know, now the Mets. The Mets is a dumpster fire in itself. They might get swept by the Braves tonight. We'll put them at, 3-8? 3-8. Except for this, or however you pronounce his name, doesn't show up to the game yesterday. Leaves the hotel without people knowing. Doesn't tell the GM. And then opts out in the middle of the game. And then they were showing them when they played the Red Sox. One of the guys hit an inside the park home run, I think it was. And he never moved from his spot. It went to dead center. The center fielder jumps. It hits it off the wall and rolls halfway back. But if he's backing up the plate, it's only like a double or a triple. Probably a triple. But since he doesn't, it's inside the Parker. Excuse me. But Minnesota Twins, they got pitching. They got hitting. Josh Donaldson, their big offseason signing's only hitting like 182. Then you go down here, Tampa Bay, man. Tampa Bay, 4-6, yes. You know, I think they're going to come back and they're going to finish second in the East, AL East. But, you know, you never know. So, I mean, so my top 5: Yankees, Braves 2. I really think Minnesota's 3. I like their pitching. Dodgers 4, Colorado's 5. Colorado is just hungry. I really think they're hungry. Really hungry. San Diego 6, I love their young talent. 7 would be Oakland. 8 would be Houston. Oh, I'm sorry. The Cubs are 6. So 7 would be San Diego. Oakland 8. Houston 9. My Oil's 10. The Braves only have 2 starters, but their bullpen has been phenomenal. Acuna has not hit. Like, as much as I love the kid, he needs to. We're 8 games in, and I think he's hit three. He's got 1 home run, a couple doubles, a couple singles, but that's it. He's struck out 16 times. Well, 17. He just struck out, so 17. I mean, what's he going to do? Aaron Judge for the Yankees is locked in. I mean, locked in. He launched one last night. Absolutely just crushed. And then, let's see. Let's go here. And see. Alright, so the Angels are calling up top prospect. Mike Trout will be back tomorrow. And then they had it. See if I can find it. There's your White Sox right here. Luis Roberts. He's going to be the one that carries the White Sox if they go to the postseason. And he's going to be really, really good. Like, really good. Alright, so ESPN's Power Rankings 12 hours ago. Preseason, right? This was all preseason? Was it preseason? So this is preseason, I guess. Our first impressions of all 30 teams. Alright, cool. Aaron Judge is locked in. Minnesota was 2. Dodgers were 1. You know, Cody Bellinger off to a terrible start. Jock Peterson and Justin Turner having a home run. Will Smith struggling. So they're 7-3 with all that going on. You know, they're like the Braves. Somebody else is carrying them. The Yankees are the Yankees. They're going to hit. They got pitching. Aroldis Chapman's going to come back, but their starter, Tommy Cale, I think it is Tommy John. So, and Paxton hasn't pitched good. See, Nelson Cruz leading with the home runs. Rich Hill is doing it for Minnesota. Kendra Maeda. You know, so Houston. Alex Brightman has been awful. Like, awful. I think he's batting like 182. Awful for him. Tampa, 4-6. You know, they have to go. You know, look at the Braves. The Braves were 6. They stay 6. Ron Acuña striking out. Max Fried and Soroka pitching lights out. Ozuna. Dude, Ozuna's probably leading the league in OPS right now. DeGrom just threw a pitch 101. By the way. But Ozuna is just like Donaldson was last year, and it's 60 games. He's hitting 324 right now, and we need that middle of the bat lineup because the top of the lineup, he just took an awful swing. The top of the lineup ain't doing nothing. But the hottest hitter in baseball right now is the shortstop, the former #1 pick, who everybody said was a bust. Dansby is just crushing it right now. The big news, though, is Nick Markakis opts back in. So what do the Braves do now? And this is the theory I was thinking. What do the Braves do now? Do they send Charlie or Echeverria, back to their camp? Or do they send a bullpen person back down and make room for Nick Markakis? You're not going to send Duvall anywhere. You're not going to send Riley anywhere. You're not going to send Ender anywhere. So, what are you going to do? I mean, that's what I want to see. The bullpen's good right now. And Will Smith isn't even back yet. Or Will Smith. Cleveland's 5-5. Oakland's 4-4. The Nationals, I don't think the Nationals are going to be that good. Strasburg hasn't played, pitched. He's got a nerve irritation in his pitching hand. Can't swing the bat. Matt Adams. The Braves picked him up from New York got released, and he's batting .222 with a bomb and a couple good big RBIs. Well, big country's being big country right now. You got the Cubs. The Cubs are going to be the Cubs. Kimbrel, I hope they release him so he can come back to Atlanta. I think that's what he needs. Because I don't think he's going to be a closer. Chris Bryant's out with an illness, not corona related. All right. Milwaukee. Alonzo Cain opts out. They're 3-3. They haven't played in a week. Or they ain't played in 5 days. Christian Yellow's starting off bad, but you know he'll get there. And then comes, let me scroll up a little bit more. They have the preseason ranking. The Mets were 10. Nope, they're done. I'm sorry, they're done. They have two of the best pitchers in baseball, and they're done. But this team right here, highlight them. Move them around, highlight them. St. Louis freaking Cardinals. They got coronavirus from going to a casino before their last game. I forgot where they played at last. Let's see if they have the updated story. I think it was Minnesota. I think it was Milwaukee. Sunday's test has been fast-tracked. The Cardinals said in a statement they anticipate until Monday. The team only one player and 3 staff, 4 more members, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, arriving in Milwaukee. So it wasn't Milwaukee. Wherever they went. So Detroit's been canceled. All right, cool. Got Duvall. Darno. Travis Darno, base hit. Sorry, Braves are playing right now against the Mets and trying to do 6 things at once. So they haven't played. They played 5 games. The Mets, they're a crap show. I don't know what's going to go on. Pete Alonso is going to get hot, and he's going to carry his team. I still think they finished second in the division. Their pitching's way too good not to. But if we sweep them tonight, they're already 5 games back. Yeah, 5 games back. Dansby's hitting .368. The Reds will get it together. Joey Votto comes back today. I already saw that. Sonny Gray's had 2 good starts for them. Philly, they've played 3 games. They're going to have to make them up. Man, double day, 7-inning double headers, I don't think it helps them. You think really Bryce Harper's going to want to play 14 innings and stay focused? Absolutely not. The Phillies still look like the 4th best team in the NL East, but it isn't like the Braves, Nationals, Mets are powerhouses. The Braves are a powerhouse. Their lineup is pretty good right now. And I say right now. I say that only because Ozzie and Acuna hasn't hit from the top, and neither has Freddie. Freddie went 0 for 4, a week ago with 4 strikeouts? Awful. Freddie Freeman don't do that. 60 games. Everybody's trying to get off a fast start. So we'll see what the Nationals and Phillies do. Toronto? Oh, well. Call up some young people. Trout's wife had the baby Friday, I believe. He's back with the team Tuesday. They're calling up their number 1 prospect today, too. So, they could get on a hot streak. Let's see, Arizona. I couldn't tell you, man. No power. They lost to the Padres and the Rockies. Robbie Ray and Luke Weaver have been awful. They've been awful. The bullpen still is awful. Colorado, just another sleeper pick. They're young, they're hungry. And Nolan Arenado's mad. But he's not hitting that bad, but he's hitting. The Red Sox, rebuilding. Everybody's out for the season, pitching-wise, rebuilding. Same thing with Texas. They got Joey Gatto. Todd Frazier at first base. Todd Frazier's been playing good. But their starting pitcher shut down for 4 weeks. Detroit, it's another thing. The AL is not that good. The Giants are playing with, truthfully, their farm team. But Mike Yastrzemski, grandson of former home favorite for the Red Sox, is very good. Very good. Good young player. Will be good for at least 10 years. Kansas City's struggling. Seattle is struggling. I thought Seattle would be alright. Taijuan Walker threw a gem. Former Yankee. Should never left him for Sharks. They should never traded him. He's throwing the ball really good right now. Kyle Lewis. I think he's the second baseman on shortstop. Let's look so I can get my facts right. He is. He's an outfielder. Is that true? Yep, Kyle Lewis is the right fielder. He is playing great baseball for a rookie. Great baseball. Pirates, Josh Bell isn't hitting, but half the league isn't hitting. I'm sorry, they're not. The Orioles, they're 30th. They're 5-3. They're 2 games over 500. You know, you never know what they can do. If they get to, truthfully, everyone said they were going to go 15-45. I don't think that. I think they can go 25-25. Or, 30-30. Or, Zuna, what are you doing? Or they go, that was a 2-base error. They go 25-45 or 25-35. I mean, I don't know. They go 30-30, they might make the playoffs. So, I don't know. You know, predictions, you go here, you go to standings. You know, right now, you go to your overall standings. The AL West is just a dogfight. 2 games separating. 2.5, as it says. Separated. The Yankees are 7-1. I mean, they're mashing everything. Aaron Judge is mashing everything. Let's put it like that. The Central, the White Sox, I mean, you know, the White Sox, Minnesota. Minnesota's going to win that, I believe. Indians probably finish second. I think that's what my pick, number 2. For my picks. The NL. The Cubs are running away with Central after a week. But then again, you know, 2 teams haven't played, you know, but 5 and 6 games. The West is a dogfight. Will the Dodgers get hot and just run away with it, or will the Padres and the Rockies keep cooling the Dodgers off and stay even with them? I mean, that's what you got to look at. You play everybody in your division. So Colorado and the Padres, if they split with the Dodgers their games, then the Dodgers aren't catching up. And if they win more against the West than the Dodgers could finish second in that division to someone. I mean, they gotta play Oakland, Houston, Seattle, and the Angels. Sorry, Ohtani's out for the season. Pitching wise, he will hit. I'm almost certain he's gonna hit, but Ohtani's out for the season pitching wise. So now they gotta find someone for there. He's made it Oh, sorry, he didn't make it any innings first start. 1.1 the second start, I believe. So, are the Dodgers that good that they're going to pound everyone here? No, the AL West pitching is good. It is. So the Dodgers got that good lineup. But who's after Kershaw? And who's after... Their starting pitching isn't that great, I don't believe. We'll see. Run differential, they're plus 30. So they're scoring runs. But they're 7-3. Just like Atlanta. Just like the Cubs. So we'll find out, what teams are extremely hot and what teams are not. Ozuna, Eric Cost. So, but one weekend and you really don't have much going on. Coronavirus hit the Marlins. I don't think it really hit the Phillies as much. I think they're just taking precautions. It hit Miami hard. And then St. Louis got it because they went to a casino. Like, they broke protocol. And that's what's irritating me about baseball. Yes, they're not playing in bubbles. They're only staying on the east, west, and central coast. Well, central's not a coast, but whatever. You get my drift. They're not playing. They're not traveling anywhere. They're traveling straight up and down, basically. They're not going east-west. So protocol is you can't go out anywhere, and they go to a casino. They broke protocol, and you're not supposed to. So what's Major League do to them? If you don't set an example and find somebody for them going to the casino, then you're telling other teams, oh yeah, well, we're not going to penalize anybody for getting corona if they went out the night before. And now you're putting two teams at risk. It's unbelievable. Soroka doesn't look sharp. So, your top 100 prospects. We'll go here real quick, and then I'm going to wrap this up, and we're going to do a basketball and a hockey one soon. Tampa's got a shortstop, Franco. He's going to be disgusting. But, look at this. They got a catcher. The O's got a catcher. Still, Luis is in the majors already. San Diego can bring somebody up. So, Toronto is a weird team. How's that not a strike? Okay. Toronto's a weird team because I think they can be good, but I don't know how good they can be or where they're going to be this year. They're 3-4. Will they be third, or will they pass Tampa and be fourth, or the O's stay ahead of them? That's going to be the crazy part. We're going to do a hockey and basketball one combined probably in the next 2 to 3 days, maybe Thursday. Let me get 2 games of hockey done, which I think the second game of all series is tonight. And basketball's going on, and the Lakers got destroyed the other night. And Stephen A. Smith said it the best. The Lakers don't look like they really want to play. Like, do they have anything to play for? So we'll see. I appreciate everyone joining in or listening or watching. Peace.